Welcome back. The details. President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi arrived in Nairobi on Saturday to participate in the 5th semi-annual coordination meeting of the African Union and African communities hosted by the Kenyan capital. We have more details in the coming report. President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi arrived in the Kenyan capital Nairobi to attend the 5th mid-year coordination meeting of the African Union, regional economic communities and regional mechanisms. Presidential spokesperson Councillor Ahmed Fahmy said during the 5th MYCM, President el-Sisi will deliver a speech presenting Egypt's ambitious two-year roadmap as the current chair of the steering committee of the African Development Agency, NEPAD. African leaders and heads of government will convene in the 5th MYCM under the EU's 2023 theme, Acceleration of African Continental Free Trade Area Implementation. President el-Sisi is also due to hold talks with his Kenyan counterpart, President William Ruto, to discuss deepening cooperation between the two brotherly nations on matters of common African concern and enhancing continental integration. As current president of the 27th UN Climate Conference COP27, the head of state will also tackle the Egyptian efforts to manage the effects of climate change on the African states. The 5th MYCM was preceded by the 43rd Ordinary Session of the Executive Council. There, officials from Egypt and fellow African countries discussed the progress achieved in the Commercial Integration Program for African countries and means to enhance the integration. Those means include promoting free movement, developing unified African passport, and integrating continental infrastructure and financial markets. The meeting's agenda will also cover the financing of the Agenda of 2063, focusing on African economic recovery as well as agricultural debt management and energy. Egypt's ambassador to Nairobi, Wael Nasruddin Atiyah, stressed that Kenya fully appreciates Egypt's efforts exerted to solve pending issues in the African continent, on top of which is the current Sudanese crisis. Egypt participated in the 43rd round of the African Union Executive Council on the ministerial level in Nairobi, which preceded the 5th mid-year coordination meeting of the EU to take place on Sunday. Heading the Egyptian delegation was Ambassador Ashraf Suwailab, Assistant Foreign Minister, Director of African Organizations and Communities Department, and Presidential Representative at the African Development Agency, NEPAD.